tracking storms all afternoon. And Ashley, things are calm now, but that could change later tonight, you say?
It will. I really want to stress the importance that this is a 2-round event. We've already seen the first round, so just because we're actually seeing a nice sky right now is not does not mean that the weather's over for tonight. This is actually a beautiful view of the city right now, seeing a few low clouds, but we're actually seeing a couple of breaks, just enough to get a glow of that sunshine as the sun is setting. BJCC view of Birmingham, where 66 is our current temperature, and here is where the rain sets up right now. Heaviest rainfall is entering into West Georgia. We still have some heavy rainfall along the Georgia-Alabama state line from Roanoke up towards Wedowee, Heflin, Tallapoosa, and just south of Cedar Bluff, and then some redeveloping thunderstorms near Hale County, none of those of which are severe at this time. But you'll notice, may not be seeing a lot of watches and warnings on the map, but as I zoom out, that story changes just a bit. We have more active weather down towards Eufaula, Alabama, moving into West Georgia, a line of thunderstorms back to our west in parts of Mississippi. That's where we're seeing a new selection of tornado watches too. Any counties that you see highlighted in yellow are the tornado watches. So there's another wave of storms expecting to move in here later on tonight. We have team coverage here today. Joining me now is Storm Team meteorologist Alex Puckett to kind of break down the timeline overnight. Alex?
Yeah, and like you said, we've got a long way to go before we're done with this, and that's because the cold front driving a lot of this activity is still way back off into parts of Louisiana and Mississippi. And as you pointed out, we do have some more storms developing right now across southern Mississippi. Back down here, supercell thunderstorms developing. Those will be lifting north and east as we head through the next several hours, and ultimately we expect more storms to develop across Alabama. As of right now, and for the next few hours, we tend to think that with all the rain we've already had, the atmosphere is pretty stable. And you can see not a lot, at least across by 7 p.m. east of I-65, there's just not much to see out here. But further to the west, there is, and we've got more unstable air that's going to be lifting north and east as we head through this evening. So we'll put this map in motion for you, and you can see that unstable air building in out ahead of that cold front, and so that will be fuel for an additional round of thunderstorms. Well, that's why that weather aware is still in place. So this is the Futurecast 7 p.m. There's going to be the potential over the next few hours for a few passing showers and storms, but look, there's your next big batch of storms. By midnight, these are probably pushing into parts of Winston, Walker, and Cullman counties, and you'll note here that this model is suggesting some blue streaks. That means that we tend to think that there could be some severe weather associated with some of these storms as we head through this evening. So we'll continue to watch this, but more storms are likely as we head through tonight and into tomorrow morning close to sunrise. Those storms starting to push into East Alabama. So a long duration, long night event in store for us through 6, 7 o'clock. We'll still have that potential for severe weather in East Alabama. So that weather aware still very much staying in place until 7 a.m. This next round of storms going to have the same potential threats the first round did. Tornadoes, damaging winds, hail, and where especially we've already seen some heavy rain, any additional heavy rain could cause some localized flooding. So that'll be something we'll watch out for tonight into tomorrow morning. Ashley.
All right, thanks, Alex. And this is a good time to review watch warning. When we have tornado watches, that means the conditions are favorable for development. No immediate action is needed. But when that ramps up to a warning, it's happening. Seek shelter. Be urgent about getting to that safe place. All right, we're also, in addition to some of these ingredients, the winds will be picking up as the storm moves through. Notice wind gusts early tomorrow morning, 20 to 30 miles per hour in East Alabama at around 6 a.m. and then breezy throughout the afternoon as well. We'll finally start to see those winds subside late Wednesday night, but picking up again behind this front as temperatures get colder later on this week. So recapping your Wednesday, we will see some of those morning showers and storms, most of that clearing out by 8 a.m. Clearing sky tomorrow with temperatures in the mid-60s, but breezy winds out of the west at around 10 to 15 miles per hour, but drying out throughout the day. Temperatures are expected to dip into the 50s for our highs by the end of the week, bouncing back into the 60s by the start of the weekend. But look at these morning lows. By Friday and Saturday morning, we're back in the 30s, and although we could see some wet weather tomorrow, our next real chance for some rain arrives early next week. And that is a look at your Storm Team 7-day forecast.
Ashley, thank you. Still